What's up, everybody? Before we get started today, I'm going to start the show saying I normally do it at the end of the show, but I'm going to do it at the beginning of the show today. Love 1030. You know, love you, mama. Before we get started, today we got, look who's back.
What's up,
Trash
I'm back.
Man
Yo,
himself.
yo.
Back on the scene. We got Ant back. Once again, we got Big Lurch on the scene.
That never dropped.
Right. Before we get started, tell everybody, you know, thank you for checking us out. I hope you like the content we're trying to bring to you. We got a whole nother ideas that we got coming, so stay up on the lookout for us. So on that note, let's get the show started. Welcome back. We're Talkin Sports with the Know-It-All. It's your man Jimmy the Know-It-All. Like I said, we got my boy Ed back. We got Ralph back. We was having a good, funny moment with the Temptations, you know, and David Ruffin. So we getting our laugh on.
I gotta fall out the limousine, man.
We gonna get started, you know, with the NFL free agency. Been hectic. Free agency, trades. I've never seen an offseason like this, ever. As many moves has been made. So today we're going to talk about all these moves that have been made, but just the big ones, you know, because I'm going to be honest, a lot of y'all out there, y'all ain't real sports fans. Y'all fake the funk like y'all are, unless it's a big name or somebody on your favorite team. That's all y'all know. Y'all don't do y'all homework. But us at the Know-It-Alls, we do our homework. We know. That's why we the Know-It-Alls. Y'all not. So we're going to get started. So we're going to talk about the big move. Well, one of the big moves. We're going to talk about Davante Adams leaving Green Bay and going to the Raiders. I know you Bear fans are ecstatic. And Eric.
Out of there.
Roberson, I'm talking to you. All you Bear fans, Moses.
Yeah, brother.
Not Moses. I'm going to say Morgan. All you Bear fans are excited, but I got bad news for you. You're still going to lose to the Packers. They got Chucky off Rugrats and one of the Animaniacs at receiver. They still going to beat the Bears. But we're going to let everybody talk about it. I think, me personally with the move, I think it really showed how people really don't rock with Aaron Rodgers. Personally, I think Aaron Rodgers is real selfish. I don't think he cared about winning. I think he was more concerned with just getting the bread. And I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan, but I don't like the way he don't sacrifice for his team to win. It's like, I got my bread. MC3, gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't like it. I think they're gonna fall back to the pack. I think the fact that their division is so trash, so garbage, he could afford it, but once they get to the playoffs, they're in trouble once again, and every year he choke. So now he's gonna come back and bite him. So I could go on about it, but I ain't. I'm gonna let Ant, the Bear fan fanatic, discuss that move. I know he ecstatic about it. What you think?
First of all, I'm happy that he's out the division.
I bet you will.
Well, Jalen Johnson ain't got to line up in front of Davante Adams, but I think it was a really good move. It just shows you just how probably a little selfish Aaron Rodgers is or whatnot. If it's me, I'm shaving off some money off the contract to do whatever it takes to give him to keep him in Green Bay. But I'm just happy for him. He went to an organization where that's his college quarterback. They was teammates together at, I think it's Fresno State. That was just a good move. You get a guy that's going to throw you the ball that you know, so you don't have to, kind of feel him out, the quarterback that you're playing with. But I think it's pretty good. I'm just happy that he's out the division.
What you got? What's your take here, Ralph?
If you're a Raiders fan, it was a good move. Shout out to Rios, since Raiders, they still don't suck though.
My boy Rios, I gotta, my fault, let me cut through here. Rios, I gotta hit you on social media because I don't care. I know my boy was at the Berlin with a grass skirt on doing the hula for the dudes on the north side once Devontae got traded. I wish I had footage, but I know you was doing it, homie, so I just had to say that. Go ahead, Ralph.
Yeah, so, yeah, that was a good move for the Raiders. It works out for him, like you said. He went back to his college quarterback. Green Bay is terrible. It's a terrible move. Me personally, what I would have did, I like Aaron Rodgers, but I'll let him go. Time for him to go. I'll let him go. I mean, look at all the quarterbacks they moved around. I would let him go. I would have got somebody else. You could even win. And you know what? Would have pissed everybody out. You could have went and got Mitch Trubisky and pissed all you Bears fans off. So
I'd have loved it.
I would have been crying.
I can't believe you and Jimmy today. Y'all on
at the end of the day, I think it was a bad move on Green Bay behalf because you should have paid him first. He's your number one receiver. He's done everything, and then you follow that by letting go all the rest of the receivers.
Green Bay matched him, but they say they didn't want to be there.
It shouldn't even got to that point because they know this has been coming up the last 2 years.
Should have been paid.
So you had 2 years. It shouldn't even got to this point if you really want.
They say they didn't want to be there anymore. They say they matched the contract Oakland gave him, just didn't want to be there.
He was feeling bad about how they wasn't giving him that money.
But they did that to save face. That's what the organizations always do. Well, because the Bears good for that. Well, or the Bulls, we offered him a fair contract, but I don't think he just wanted to be here. You know, that crowd.
Bunch of bridge already.
You know what I'm saying?
You should have never franchise tagged him, and I'm glad he didn't sign it. And like Jimmy said, Aaron Rodgers is selfish. Like you can see, like you're more about money than you are about winning. Take the Tom Brady aspect and give a little bit of money back, so you can get hell.
And they're not winning the division. I don't know which one y'all said
I think they probably could still.
I'm a Bear fan. The Vikings are winning the division. I heard y'all. I told you they should.
But
they got a couple Packers players too already.
Yeah, a lot of Bear people got a Packers players now.
No, the Vikings. They got some Packers players.
I'm taking the Packers still win the division. But
they need to draft a wide receiver though.
We're gonna get off that. We're gonna keep moving. Him going to the West, that's another conversation we're going to have at the end of the show. Another receiver who got traded, which was a surprise because doing this free agency stuff, every day it was coming with a move. A move that happened, we was like, man, that happened? Then you get hit with another move the next day. Yeah, so another move that really shocked me in how quickly it escalated was Tyreek Hill going to the Dolphins.
That was crazy.
My take on that is, I think it's something like Aaron Rodgers. I think his ego that he wanted to be the top paid, and when it didn't materialize, I like Kansas City gangster by going, look, we can't go seek a trade. We ain't gonna even trip.
Shout out to Tyreek Hill agent. Shout out to him.
This is his agent, Scott Boras?
I think so. Yeah. Shout out to his agent.
My thing with that is, he got the bread.
Yeah. But man.
Dude, by Christmas, he gonna be like, man, was it worth it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Tua ain't nowhere near.
And he like the free. It ain't like he the best route runner and stuff like that. He just got the burners.
He can run some routes, y'all. Look at that tape.
If I'm going to get Tyreek Hill, I'm gonna use Tyreek Hill like in the slot to get some slants. Once he get a little separation, he gone. Or the deep ball, what he did with Kansas City.
I mean, you right. He ain't Devontae Adams with the routes, but he up there.
But I don't like the move personally.
Nah, I don't like it neither. But
I mean, he get his bread. I'm cool. He got his bread, but I think he'll regret it. So that's just my take. What you think, Ralph?
I'm gonna take the GM standpoint on this. I think it was stupid. I think they should have did. The GM should have did. He should have put Mahomes and Tyreek Hill in the office together and say, "Hey, look, Mahomes, the boy wants to get paid. This is how much he wants. We can do this if you restructure your contract. Let's take some of your money, make it a signing bonus. Let's take about $80 million of your money. Let's make it a signing bonus over 6-7 years and all that. So every year you get some what? You get your sign-up bonus money. We do that, we can sign him. Now, Mahomes, you're going to miss your top receiver. It's going to hurt. Now, because Kelsey's going to get double-teamed, triple-teamed every play.
And he's going to fill up the box.
You're going to feel it. And you're going to feel it. Yeah, you got Juju, but we all know Juju is not number one receiver. So now, on the Miami side, it's a good move for them. But now, we're going to see what everybody with Brian Flores was talking about in the beginning. Is Tua that good? Is Tua good enough to get this man the ball? Can you hit him accurately? That's what we're going to see now. So now we're going to see is, was Brian Flores the problem, which we all know he wasn't, or is Tua, you really trash? So we'll see. And I don't think it was good. I don't think it was good for Kansas City to let him go. But in return, they got a lot of picks.
Yeah.
And you definitely can find you another speed burner like him that you hope becomes him, or you can use it as trade bait. So I think they won the trade in terms of all the picks they got. I think Tariq's going to go down to Miami and die. What do you think, man?
I think the KC won the trade, but this is what the Chiefs. Four top receivers. You only probably have 5 on the roster. They all are gone. He has none of the 4 receivers he had last year. I know y'all probably don't think chemistry means a lot like that. You're going to throw to 4 new receivers? Probably 2 of them going to be rookies. Then he go to Miami. I heard that it was them or the Jets. I feel like the Chiefs get the pick. They win the trade, but you go down to Miami. Only time I really seen Tua outside of just the pro tour, they had a lot of weapons at Alabama. They probably put some weapons around and see what he does. I don't think it's just not going to work down there. Because I said this. They was either going to pay Tyreek Hill or Devontae Adams, meaning somebody was going to go to Miami because they was in the market to try to get a receiver to pay him anyway. Tyreek just fell in their lap. I would definitely agree with Ralph. I think that the Chiefs really won the trade, but just to go to Miami, the quarterback situation, that's tough.
I think the league is starting with receivers almost a little bit like they do running backs.
Yeah.
Like, we'll use you for a little bit. It's always a hot one coming out. Mm-hmm. The Justin Jeffersons, the DK Metcalfs, the Jamar Chase. Well, even with fantasy, I always tell Ralph and them every year, you always going to have a cold rookie receiver.
Yep.
You're always going to have a cold rookie running back every year. So, teams are just like, we just got to find which one. Cowboys with C.D. Lamb.
Bears with Donnell Mooney, kind of. Found him down in the rough. You want to say because he played for the Bears, we know.
Go there. He finna disappear now. But I think teams are starting to get like with the with receivers like they do running backs of going, when it's time to pay you that money, we're going to let you be somebody else's problem. Mm-hmm. We just going to grab another rookie. I think the only positions they're going to invest long-term in is quarterback, tackle, offensive lineman, some defensive players.
Defensive back. Definitely so.
Defensive backs, I don't even think they're going to do it with them 2 times.
Because look at New England deal with their defensive
believe
backs.
like a dominant defensive lineman, like a Joey Bosa, like Aaron Donald.
I'm with y'all, but somebody got to guard the guys getting the money on the outside.
Just like they coming out, the receivers coming out, you still got DBs coming out same way. Every year is 1 or 2 cold DBs. Look how many DBs Broncos got, and they took Surtain in the draft.
Yeah, because you got to.
But I'm just saying, instead of paying somebody, okay, we got him. We got Chris Harris. Chris Harris cold. We'll draft for him.
So it's just like how the Rams got it set up. I got a D tackle I paid, and I got the best corner, but the slot corner other guy, we gonna pay y'all. We expendable, but as long as we got one guy that could lock you up, we'll pay him.
My total prime example is look what New England did with Jackson.
Yeah,
he was undrafted.
Yeah,
nobody ever heard of him. He came out of nowhere. Look at him now, one of the highest paid.
And the Chargers is like,
and you would never think, like, why would they let him go? They let go of Stephon Gilmore early in the year.
Because Bill know what to do.
Yeah, but
we're going to plug somebody else in there.
He trusts his scheme.
Corners and receivers, you can find.
More. You can find them. Or he could get, with Belichick point, I give me a veteran on a 1-year deal.
Yep, that's trying to prove it. To try to get the money
elsewhere.
elsewhere.
Deal when I can coach up this rookie.
Yep.
Yeah, because
and them rookies will end up, he'll find a rookie in the 4th, 5th round, 6th round, and next he'll be the next Stephon Gilmore.
or the next C.J. Jackson.
I'm going to use Honey Badger. Ain't nobody got Honey Badger.
Nope.
Ain't nobody got Joe Hayden.
Nope.
Them two will go to the Patriots on a 1-year deal. Proof deal.
Yep.
And kill. But the Patriots done drafted a 4th round, 5th round dude. They going to tell Joe Hayden and Honey Badger, don't even worry about
because you can scheme up to be a defensive back. You can scheme that.
Just be ready Sunday.
Yeah.
I trust you enough to do what you do on Sunday. But we going to coach
Yeah.
dude up.
Yeah.
So we going to keep you that 1 year. Then that second year, dude finna come out of nowhere. So I got him for 4 years for $400,000.
I was just saying you got to probably be a little bit more deep at defensive back now you ever had because it's spread it out now. Like you can't just have just one or two good decent corners. You better have third or the fourth one.
It depends on your defensive scheme and all that. Like that's why New England has been so successful for so long because of that. They get people that nobody ever heard. They go draft small school Rutgers, UConn. These aren't powerhouses.
The NEI guy they drafted like 2 or 3 years ago. I think he's still on the roster.
Football program players, and they come out and they be killing.
Yeah.
And people ain't never heard of. That's. It just depends. It really just depends. Or like Jimmy used to say, go down to, go holler at Deion and all them, and go get you a black college wide receiver.
I mean, if y'all see the early 2000s, it used to be like that. You go to black college and get you a DB.
Man, you go to black school, get your boy who ain't got no lights in their house. They only light is sunlight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what time it is. Yeah, you're going to do what you got to do.
There's plenty of people down south that's as big as DK Metcalf. Nobody ever heard of it.
And run faster and tougher.
And play at schools at Jackson State and play at Southern and Alcorn. All the people ain't never heard of. And can kill and begin to leave. Like, man, where you came from? Yeah, them scouts was killing.
Yeah.
So the next move I'm gonna go to. This one went under the radar for the drive-by fans. What I'm gonna call them. Fans who just drive by the highlights,
microwave fans,
or the stories, and really don't be in depth. But a move I thought was a good move, and it was interesting. It's good because I'm fascinated at how their organization does with their money. Allen Robinson going to the Rams.
Yeah, I was talking about that too. That was guard.
I think that was man. I think that move is like
that's big,
devastating. Even with the depth, and I think it helped the team even more because you traded Robert Woods.
Yep.
They still got the young boy they drafted last year, Tutu Atwell.
Yep.
They still got him.
Justin
Jefferson. You got Jefferson. You still got Odell lingering and talking about bringing him back.
Yeah, there's rumors he going back to Cleveland.
I think the Allen Robinson, as cold as he is, he's like a 1A to me. I don't even look at him as a number 2.
He's more of a possession receiver.
But I think he's a 1A. I think he is cold enough to be a number 1 receiver. Yeah. But you got Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, like
he got reliable hands.
I think Allen Robinson,
possession guy. He's just gonna get you that first down.
Shout out to my fantasy people. Y'all need to do your homework. Man, that's a person for fantasy.
He killed me last year.
He was with the Bears, but you got my dog. I'm a Matt Stafford fan, so I think
if he don't get 80 catches this year,
we can talk all of. We ain't even got to go around the room. We can just discuss this all at the same time. I think him with the Rams,
that's big.
It's like pick your poison.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you double Cooper Kupp, Allen Robinson finna hit you with 100.
Yeah.
So if you got a team that your DBs ain't, man, I'm the Rams. I ain't even running.
You can send Jefferson right down the sideline for the touchdown because he explosive. He faster than both of them.
The problem with Jefferson is he hit or miss. He don't catch the big play.
But you get him 1-on-1 against your 3rd, 4th string DB, he gonna eat. He gonna get it.
I mean, that's if he catch the ball. I mean, he has some drops too.
He'll get it though.
But I think he gonna a change of scenery. Odell, prime example.
Yeah.
If I'm with the Bears, and I ain't knocking the Bears, but I'm just saying, if I'm with the Bears, my focus ain't gonna be 100%. And I know we finna get our teeth kicked in the game. We ain't got no chance of winning, so I ain't really finna. A lot of people,
Are you talking about the Allen Robinson thing?
Yes.
Because they phased him out. Anybody watched the Bears last year? They phased him out. Like they completely wouldn't throw him on the ball. They got him running other routes.
I got something to prove.
Yeah. Just being professional
Man,
about it,
if they
basically.
play, I hope they don't play the Bears this year.
They ain't played like 4 years
They
straight.
play
Nah,
the
not this year.
Man, if they play the Bears this year,
He might have 10 for about 200.
oh, and they gonna make a point against.
Because he got hands, run routes. He just.
Man, Allen Robinson.
Block.
I wanted to see him go up to New England so bad.
Of course you do.
Yeah, they spent their money last offseason, though, on pass catches.
Yeah, but they let go of Nelson acting like he's trash. But
Not the other guy, though. Born from San Francisco.
Born's trash too. But they should have. Well, Allen Robinson, I would love to see him go up there, but that money wise, New England wasn't
Yeah, he ain't giving no 40.
I would even love to see him go down there with Tampa Bay with Brady, but nobody knew Brady was coming back at that
Y'all heard the rumor he's supposed to go to Miami?
Man,
Ain't
just
nobody.
saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Another move
Surprise.
that I'm not a fan of. Even though I like him as a player, still think he got a year left.
Ooh.
Devon Miller going to Buffalo.
Yeah, that was outrageous.
surprise.
The money they gave him.
That was outrageous.
And I ain't mad at him for taking
No,
the
no.
money.
Oh, yeah.
But
That was outrageous.
I think he can be. I think the Rams were the perfect situation for him. On a personal note, I think he should have went back to the Broncos. But
Them only two teams
Well,
I should've seen.
y'all-
the only two teams I think he should.
Because they really a pass rusher away from getting to the Super Bowl. That's the problem. He got no pass rusher, not like him.
But Vaughn ain't.
That's the only way he was going to sign.
But Vaughn ain't what he used to be no
Yeah,
more.
Vaughn
Yeah,
lost
but-
a step or two.
Vaughn needed, just like with the Rams, he needed Little, he needed Aaron Donald to take that pressure off on him.
I'm with y'all, but just they have to give him that money
The Bills,
to give him to sway him over
with
there.
the Bills, man, they ain't put a little hot young lineman on Vaughn, man. Vaughn ain't killing
We
like
about
that
to
no
see.
more, man.
Because, that's the knock on the Bills the last couple years. Bring a premium pass rush in,
Dude, I'd
and
have
people
took-
think that they'll get to the Super
Dude,
Bowl.
I'd have
That's
took my
that money is the only way you're gonna get them from the West Coast.
Bills need
it's-
a
They
they
could
need to
get
run
something.
it.
I stay in LA, or you give me all this money.
And that's gonna hurt them. Watch
Dude,
this. And
I would have went big time in the draft and been looking at the best pass rush.
They should have got Khalil Mack from the Bears.
Nah,
Shout out to D-Boy. That's what
Khalil
D-Boy
Mack.
said. They should have just got
Khalil
him from the Bears.
would have been
Just picks,
a
no money.
Great move
Would have been better for him.
for
for the
them.
Bills.
Cause
Yeah, I mean, well, he went to school up there too, so
Yeah.
he right in their backyard.
D-Boy said that.
would've
Shout
been-
out to
That would
D-Boy.
have been a great move. That would have been a great move.
But San Diego got him, and I think they did. two
Segue,
of the greatest.
Yeah.
segue into the next topic. Khalil Mack going to the Chargers.
I think the
was
Chargers are killing it with
What
That was a
I,
good
what I
move.
had said previous episode, that's why I'm the know-it-all. First thing I said, they should trade Khalil Mack and get picks. And was
I don't
and was
agree. I
mad-
didn't like it.
And was mad at me for
I
saying
don't like it.
But
But they did it.
I was right.
They should have traded him last year. Got a little bit
I would have
more.
traded him last year, but I still would have. I think it was a good move for the Bears long term. But for the Chargers short term,
Definitely.
even though I always think the Chargers gonna do what the Chargers do, they always make some dumb mistake. But their defense is gonna be.
Man.
And now
Yeah.
You
now
winning.
you got the defense, and now you got Justin Herbert is like one of my favorite quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Young quarterback.
He's
man.
the next.
Now you already got your running game. You got good wide receiver. But I think they could have went and got another wide receiver.
They paid Mike Williams, too. They got like 60 million.
Mike Williams is hit and miss too.
Yeah, jump ball guy.
Yeah,
That's it. That's
exactly.
it.
So, but it would have been nice if they had got Allen Robinson.
Yeah.
Man. Or if they would have got Robert Woods, they would have got that trade down there, Robert Woods down there.
That
So they got
surprised
a
me.
reliable
You know
person.
what?
That the Rams sent them. That surprised me.
You
Tell
know
me.
what? That'll be a smart move for Odell.
What?
Yeah, it could.
Go to San Diego?
Or
I mean,
Antonio
you know what?
Brown.
Y'all know what I mean.
They
Go to the
still in
Chargers.
LA. They still in LA.
Yeah.
Or you get Antonio Brown to come down there.
I wouldn't mess with Antonio Brown.
I mean,
With
but
the-
his talent.
his
though.
talent,
His
you
talent,
just-
one thing, but he's such a knucklehead, and they got a lot of youth over there, and so it's a lot of monkey see, monkey do people.
Yeah.
So that's what's wrong with Juju. You saw Antonio, so that's why he always on TikTok.
Let me just start
doing
clowning.
stuff.
Because that's what AB
But then
does.
see, Juju problem was everybody knew he wasn't a number one when he was in Pittsburgh.
Well, you know, we gonna
AB
get-
makes
we gonna-
other receivers
hold on,
look
hold on,
good,
hold
too.
on, hold on,
A lot of players
Hold
do.
on, we
Does he
ain't
get
gonna
out
get
attention?
sidetracked. We're gonna get the Juju next. Let's just finish talking about them Chargers. The moves they made, man.
Yeah.
The AFC West is going to be the last thing we talk about.
It's the best division of football.
That division is so devastating. But I like what that division did because everybody was aggressive.
You got to.
Trying get back.
Mahomes is the guy.
The next move we're going to talk about, the next move we're going to discuss is it's a touchy subject, and we ain't going to get on everything involved. We're going to talk about around it. The Deshaun Watson going to Cleveland. So we just going to talk about, and in no way are we sweeping under the rug his allegations. You know, that's a whole nother topic. I think he a creep for the allegations he did. But for the sports aspect, we're going to keep it a buck with the sports talk. You know what I'm saying? So, women group, don't be on me. You know, don't be mad at me. I'm just doing it for the sports talk. So, as far as him going to Cleveland, that was the play. For they squad, I ain't even mad at him. Yeah. We gonna act like nothing's wrong, and he gonna play game 1, which we know, and he gonna get suspended at least 6-8 games. Yeah. And the only thing I don't like about the NFL, how they suspend people when there's cases with women, they'll make their suspension 2 games. You know what I'm saying? But it's some with weed, they get 8 games or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you just the whole season, depending on Josh Gordon shit or not. That's only a problem. Shit.
But as far as the team wise, dude, he got a devastating running game. He revamping his passing game. They gonna get him receivers that fit what he like.
They already got.
You know what I'm saying? I like the tight end they got. They potentially could be a scary squad in the AFC. You know, and the division. You know that other than the AFC West,
gotta have a quarterback to compete.
That division
you gotta have a quarterback.
might be the toughest division. Yeah. You know, the Steelers, Bengals, Ravens. Dude, that division gonna be a monster this year.
They gonna be some wide receivers though.
Draft, dude.
They got some decent receivers.
Landry,
look,
Higgins, Peoples-Jones. They got some good young receivers. Y'all just sleep because y'all see Jarvis and Odell. That's all y'all see.
I'm looking for some more trades, man. So I'm looking for a DK Metcalf to get traded.
Heard a rumor going to the Jets. Heard that rumor last night.
I don't think he's gonna get traded.
The Jets are dying for weapons.
I wouldn't be surprised if DK got traded to a team we didn't even think about it.
I think the Jets gonna get some. It
would surprise me if Green Bay traded for him.
I heard that too.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that can happen, man. Like I say, this season is shaping up to be to get a lot of people who stop watching football. I believe it's gonna be a lot.
Because usually you never seen trades in football so much like that over the years. Because football is a scheme sport.
You don't never see that. People move around.
Never.
Around. You don't see that.
We're gonna talk about the last move I want to talk about. Then we're gonna talk about the AFC West. My Broncos getting Russell Wilson. Best move of the offseason. I know y'all don't want to talk about it for an hour.
Delusional.
And been dogging our quarterback situation for years. But we got a quarterback and they don't. So, but we're going to talk about the AFC West. I think the AFC West is probably top to bottom. The only division other than on paper, other than the AFC Central right now.
Don't forget about NFC West.
When the NFC West was banging. And when the NFC South was banging. Because you had the Saints, the Panthers.
Be like that,
the Bucks.
So the quarterback shit kind of slid down.
You know what I'm saying?
The quarterback situation slid down.
I think this AFC West, man, it can go. I think any team can win the division.
Yeah.
And that's the great part about the moves that's taking place. It's creating parity. Because every week on the schedule gonna be a game that's worth watching. I can just imagine what Thursday night football would be like. the lineup they making with Thursday
They
night
playing
football.
interdivision games.
Yeah.
It'll be nice if they expanded the playoffs a little bit more.
The end of the year.
Wow, you really think so? That's what you want to see?
The end of the year,
They
the end
kinda
of the year
already did a
game,
little
but
bit.
the end of the year games, how they play a lot of division games.
Yeah.
Man, you can look at the AFC Central, the AFC West. Them games gonna be nasty. So I'm looking forward to that division. Like I say, I'm looking forward to the AFC Central. It wouldn't surprise me if a team out of both of them divisions, either one of them win the Super Bowl, because they'll be beating up on each other the whole year, and they'll pretty much be getting playoff testing. I'm a person that I don't like to see teams blowing everybody out all year.
No, don't nobody want to see that.
Playoffs, that's not how it is.
No, it's not.
So when you blowing somebody out, then the first chance you get to play a close game, you don't know how to react to it.
Yeah, you
because
don't.
You're not
You
used
used to coasting.
So
Used to coasting.
I like teams that take the hits, or as much as I hate New England, I always say if a team lose right before the playoffs, watch out for them. And New England always seem to lose to Miami right before. But I'm just saying, it gets their focus
Don't want to see our film.
back going.
You know how Bill is. Don't see the film.
Well, I said it with the Chiefs. I say, man, before they played the Bengals, they lost right before the season ended. I say, man, they might go to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? When the Rams went through their slump, everybody got off the Rams. I say, look, that's what the Rams needed. So they ain't feeling themselves to recharge them. I like their division.
Yeah.
I think them and the 49ers going to
See,
if the 49ers
y'all believe in Trey Lance. I don't think he ready right now.
It's not
I
Trey
don't think he ready
Lance.
right
I
now,
believe in
Ralph.
Shanahan.
Y'all gonna see.
I believe they got so many weapons. He got 19 running backs.
And you still got Debo Samuels because
Still
they
got
always
Debo.
throw the ball to him no matter what. He's going to get.
Then
He plays so many schemes along.
Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about.
You
Y'all
played
gonna
better
see.
last year.
Yeah, they used him a little bit
So
more.
they got some weapons that I think the 49ers, they like Trey Lance, but they making it that all the pressure not on him.
No, I said that last year. Yeah.
You got weapons. So if that's, I'm looking forward to that division. I'm looking forward to the AFC East too.
Yeah.
I'm
looking for the AFC West.
Them Bills, man.
With y'all, man.
They rough, but I don't know. As much as I hate them, I respect them. Man, you can't count out the Patriots, man.
No.
Ever.
It's Bill.
And by the time this
You can't count Bill out, man.
Later on in the week, man, that's trying to be 3-4 more trades.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be.
Y'all got to see the list of players that's still available. Like,
Dude, this all, like I say,
you
man,
still
this
do.
off season has been more of a whirlwind than we've seen. So which really is getting my intentions or getting my radars up for this coming season. So I can't wait for fantasy. I'm already taking notes on fantasy. Gonna make fantasy even better. Just seeing good games. I'm looking forward to it. And that's pretty much it for this show, man. It was a quick one. It was a good one. I ain't want to talk about all the free agent moves. I just want to talk about the big ones that we, as a group, liked. You know what I'm saying? We're still looking at Tampa Bay. I'm still get Tampa Bay their props. I ain't even bring up TV Cheater coming back.
here come the shade.
But another one, a big trade too, that I think people missed, it was small but big, was Matt Ryan going to Indianapolis.
I like that move because it gives them stability at quarterback, but
yeah, he got weapons too. And you got one of the best running backs.
I need them to get now if they get.
Man, it's gonna be the same last 2 years. They gonna falter. Just did this with two other quarterbacks.
No, but Matt Ryan is
with Phillip Rivers and
Phillip
Wentz.
Rivers was done. Phillip Rivers was done. I think with Matt Ryan, that change of scenery is going to give him a little kick.
They lost a couple players too on that roster too.
Yeah, but Matt Ryan every year throws like almost 5,000 yards. He was just like that.
They've lost coaches. They've lost some players.
Don't matter.
He got a running game.
And you got a running game that's
all
going to
the
make it
pressure
easier.
ain't on him.
Okay.
And you still got a decent wide receiver. If you get you a one out the draft, or you can mess around, make another trade, you'll be fine. I'm telling
Mess
you.
around, go get a Julio or somebody else.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, you know, I forgot all about Julio because Julio was with him for
Go get a
years.
Julio.
Yeah, we'll
go
see.
with Pittman, man.
Yeah.
And draft them a receiver.
And Julio need a little revive anyway because he didn't do nothing in Tennessee.
They gonna be rough, man.
We'll see.
That
I'm
division
telling you.
gonna be tough, man. But that's another show. I want to thank everybody, man. You know, y'all can check my boy N out. This summer, he in Washington Park playing center field for the Homestead Graves. You know, watch my boy.
I was with him until he said the team, man. I was just all the way with him until he said that.
I tease him, y'all. I'm always giving him crap, man. But check my boy out. He be in Washington Park this summer playing baseball, getting this game on. Go check my boy out. You can catch my boy Ralph at any strip club throwing singles. You know what I'm saying?
Get out of here.
Look out for my man all summer. Check my boy out. Check my boy out, man. You don't see my boy Ralph. And like I say with the know-it-alls, man, we got a lot of stuff coming. We got a lot of things coming, man. So just look forward. Keep checking us out. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, everything under Talkin Sports with the know-it-alls. Check it out, man. I want to thank everybody for supporting us. And on that note, from everybody, holla at y'all next show. Later.